should we bring in Roni Robinson and ask him?
Yes.
I think he wants to tell us all about his Christmas shopping. There he is. Mr. Robinson, welcome. Good to have you back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again. And again.
And we'll before we let you go, we'll get through the important stuff that we want to talk about today, but we definitely want to ask you about a little bit of Flyer football as well. We know you've got some experience there, but maybe you could answer our question of the day, or whether or not you participate in the Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping.
Well, I'm more of a Cyber Monday shopper because I like to duck all of that chaos as well. Because I don't even like traffic, so being in that situation is going to work for me.
They would show those clips. I don't know, you guys both remember that. They would show those, like the news stations would be out there waiting outside Best Buy.
Yeah.
And folks it looked like The Walking Dead sometimes, where people are just banging on the windows to get inside. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I've seen a few people get trampled on.
Yeah. I know,
Walmart.
yeah. And fortunately people get hurt in
so
that.
12 o'clock would probably be the best time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started doing the staggered, like Walmart would do staggered deals and kind of keep people from getting ran over.
Yeah, and then maybe I think they would do the ticketing thing as well. They would kind of cut it off, I think. It's like, hey, you don't have a chance to get this thing, so that way it's like it's only the people that can actually get the item that they've come for. Yeah. But we do have more. We have some important stuff to chat with Roni about today. You wanted to share about the second annual Frankfort Winter Essentials Drive. Donations are going on now, right?
Yes, sir. So drop-off locations are at Sturm Insurance, Capitol Plaza Hotel, and the American Legion on Versailles Road. So we really just try to find a group. Excuse me. We try to find a big group to give these essentials to, and this year it's the Frankfort Youth Football League, the Bengals. So it's like 100 and maybe 200 kids, cheerleaders and football players. So we're going to try to take care of them this time. So our last thing we did was a Thanksgiving turkey drive giveaway with Missy Javetin and Chuck. We gave away 60 turkeys to families in need. Some of those.
Oh, wow.
Some of those families being from the Wanda Joyce Robinson Foundation, some being other nonprofits that actually need those things. So we had a great event that day, and I was glad to help feed some of those families in need of those turkeys and hams.
Yeah.
So but further, coming along, we the Winter Essentials Drive, and like I said, we just want to be able to help people in need, and it's a lot of people out here that don't have anything. And like I said, the Frankfort Youth Football League, they'll get a lot, and then it's a lot of employees at different locations that's not from here that I actually know. So, and they're in need, so I'm gonna get them some stuff as well.
I think that's really an important reminder around this time as well to give back and to think of folks. We just celebrated Thanksgiving, but it's important to think about folks who are less fortunate around this time. And I think that's such an awesome program you guys did to help feed some folks. And sometimes people take for granted, unfortunately, that there's a turkey and that there's stuffing and all these things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So just like I said, essential needs. And we December 7th, we also partnered with Rebecca Ruth to do a 12 Days of Christmas giveaway.
Okay.
The finalists has already been chosen, so Sarah Booth has been reaching out to those people that actually won, and it's like it says 12 of them, so it's all kind of a combined. So the 12 Days of Christmas and the Winter Essentials Drive. Now, with it being so cold, our boys going to have a KSU's choir and at Expo Idol runner-up come sing at the Winter Essentials Drive. But with it being 10 that day, I mean, we're just gonna give you the goods, and then then we'll walk to the actual Christmas parade. So from there, it starts at 5 o'clock down at Rebecca Ruth.
Okay.
And the parade starts at 6:30. I think
something like that. Yeah.
So we'll give away our essentials there. We also have some people there with chili and white chili for your walk over to the.
Oh, that's nice.
To the parade. So we're trying to, if you're homeless, they're more than welcome to come by and get a bowl or two. I think the first 20 is on me as well. So we just want to try to keep Frankfort going, keep things pushing.
Yeah.
So,
and so the Winter Essentials Drive, you mentioned that's going to the youth football organization. So are you guys mostly looking for sort of children's? Like, is that something to keep in mind? Like
Yes.
you mentioned hats, gloves, and scarves. Are we wanting to kind of focus that towards kid sizes and things like that?
Yes, sir. So we're looking from any age from 3 to 12.
Okay.
That's good to
So
know.
that'll be, I mean, that's a nice
Yeah.
gap. Or not, so we're going to bridge that gap is what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about that, bridging the gap.
So
That's
Bridging the Gap is a nonprofit that I'm the executive director of, and what we do is we create events and we create scholarships from kids from Franklin County to go to KSU. So, and this past summer we was able to give our first scholarship away to Anayan Jones, and as of now we're going to have like at least 6. So you'll receive $1,000, $500 each semester just for your books or just anything that you actually need. But it's a criteria that you don't have to follow. You have to do some community service. You have to have your letter of recommendation, and you also have to have a 2.7 GPA at least. So more people apply, and then I'm working with Meritor, and which is Cummins now. So I'm working with them. They're going to actually make us part of their grant program, and they're going to donate as well for our scholarship program, because they worked with us last year at the Back to School Bash.
Yeah,
it's a few people that I'm actually working with. I'm looking to work with your next person to come speak from Josephine Park.
Okay, cool.
So there's a lot of things coming up, especially for the new year.
So you mentioned the scholarship. Where can people apply for that? Is that your website or
no? So you'll reach out to your superintendent or your counselors. They'll have all the information through Franklin County, Western Hills, and Frankfort High, and they'll get you that information. Then you'll contact me, and we'll go from there.
Go ahead.
And just to remind people before we talk about some other things, so the Winter Essentials Drive, we've only got a few days. So
got a few days.
Yep. December 5th. Today's the 2nd, right?
Right.
So we got 3 days.
Yep.
So hats, gloves, and scarves, and we want to drop those off at the Capitol Plaza Hotel, Sturm Insurance, and the American Legion.
Yes, sir.
Those 3 drop-off spots. And like you said, this winter, I mean, especially if the first few days are any indication of what late November and December has been like, it might be cold this winter. So, yeah.
It'll be brutal, I think.
Yeah,
so.
we want to take care of these kids.
Oh, yeah. So definitely that. And like for the new year, we also got stuff coming for our veterans, for senior citizens, for men. We got our men's basketball league going to start up in January. So we got a lot of things coming up for the new year. A lot of things we're going to repeat, but a lot of things we're going to add as well.
All right. Roni, we would be remiss if we didn't, before we let you go, to at least give your thoughts and your take on the Flyer football season so far and going into the championship game. What'd you think about the game?
How you feel about this?
I think the Flyers are going to do it. Congratulations to Coach James and the team. I think it was I think they showed their coaching abilities when Moore went down, and having to be able to use those other parts, use those different elements to make our game what it is. Kudos, Coach James. I was at home screaming. I didn't make it to the game. Sorry, but I was screaming at my phone. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you were among the many who were watching on YouTube there. So
so
that's right. But shout out Flyers.
Yeah, I got a 100 push-up bet with a guy that went to Paducah Tillman. So
you mentioned before we went on the air
already
the chatter's already starting.
He's gonna call me. He called me last week, so
he's already ready.
He's ready. I'm like, okay, get ready doing push-ups. He's also a KSU buddy of mine. So just and like I said, he's having something at the League Theater from 3 to 7 on Friday. So if you want to go by, he's going to be out there cooking fish, fries, hush puppies. He just does that. He's going to give it away. It don't cost anything.
That's really
just going to come hang out. Both teams.
Nice tailgate on the day of the game. That's awesome. Roni, we appreciate you hanging out with us here. People can find you on the Facebook group, right?
Yes,
Roni Round Town.
You can find me on Facebook at Bridging the Gap, or you can find me at Roni Round Town, or you can just email me at bridgingthegap1024 at Gmail, and I'll be around town.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you will.
And we'll have you back in soon with all the stuff you're doing and talk about.
Yeah.